back to my channel. Before we begin this review slash comparison slash is it worth it video, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this. Today I wanted to do a review on the Drunk Elephant TLC from Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. Very, very hyped up item. I know it is a glycolic acid serum treatment, and I have some thoughts on it. That's how it looks like. First off, it's $90. It's so expensive. I was lucky to buy this in a set. I think it was like one of Sephora's value sets or something like that. And you know, people have been raving about this, saying it's just an amazing acid treatment. Now, if you're new to the world of acids, my favorite world, it's basically a way to kind of exfoliate your skin, resurface your skin. It just gives you nicer, smoother, softer skin. Kind of helps even out any bumps, even out any discoloration, things like that. Some slight discoloration. You would probably need like vitamin C to really get rid of some stubborn spots, but just an overall brightness to your skin, a softness to your skin, a smoothness to your skin, I should say. So there are two types of acids, a BHA and AHA. BHAs are like salicylic acid. They're more geared towards acne. AHAs are like your glycolic acid, your lactic acid, a lot more about penetrating a little bit deeper, and kind of more about resurfacing your skin, cell turnover, that kind of stuff. BHAs are great for dissolving oils and things like that, which make them excellent for acne. A great BHA is salicylic acid. Did I already say this? I think I already said this. Moving on. So this one has been really talked about, and if you've watched my other video, I raved about another product on my channel, and it's the Henriksen Invigorating Night Treatment. This has been repackaged actually to be called the Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. So this is the Invigorating Night Treatment, has been renamed Invigorating Night Treatment Gel. Same exact product, different packaging though. It is in this blue kind of tube, I guess, pump. Henriksen went through a whole brand I guess change in all of their packaging. It's a lot more streamlined. It's all like one single color. The packages are opaque, so it's really nice, because one of my gripes about this one was that it had that clear packaging, which I don't really like when it's an acid formula here, but you know, this one only retails for $48. So there's a $42 difference between these two products. And they are both glycolic serums. Now, this says it's a 12% AHA blend. This one says it's a 12-source AHA complex. So what's the difference? Why is this one so much more expensive? Is it worth the extra $42 that you're gonna have to shell out to get it? So that's kind of what I want to talk about today. If you've watched my video, and I will link it up in the cards and put it in the description box below, I love this product. It has totally saved my skin when it was going through a really bad batch of adult acne. I had always grown up with very, very clear skin. I know I was very lucky. And then right when I hit about 27, I was on a new birth control pill, and it totally messed up my skin. I was breaking out with large cystic acne all across my chin, a few on my cheeks, just, you know, all over my face, which was very scary and very new to me. And I kind of freaked out, and I reached out for anything that I could to kind of help my skin, from, you know, really high benzoyl peroxide to salicylic acid spot treatments. And really, this is what has really kind of saved my skin and really helped during that time. It just helped my acne to calm down when it was going through a flare-up, and it just helped with really healing the acne a lot faster, and it just definitely helped with kind of evening out the surface of my skin. And I'm very lucky that my hormonal acne was only about 2 years long, and it wasn't actually that intense. Like, I've seen some people who have like very, very severe hormonal acne, and I feel for them, because I was going through that, not even to that degree, and I was feeling very, very depressed during that time. So needless to say, this kind of holds a very special place in my heart. So, but I did want to try this out. Let's talk about the feel, I guess, the texture, because I'm very, very much about how does it feel on my skin. Is it too sticky? Is it kind of weird? Like, you know, I'm very much like, how does it feel? It has to feel nice. Now this one is very much just like a gel, a very thick gel that you kind of spread all over your face in a thin layer. I will say you have to be a bit careful with this one. You have to really let it sink and absorb into your skin first before you can put anything else on top of it, because if you try to put something else on top of it, especially a gel serum, something else that's in a gel formula, it tends to ball up and pill up and kind of just ball away. And when it balls away like that, it's a waste of product. You've essentially wasted the product. It's not going to sink into your skin. So for this one, I do feel like I have to wait a bit more, and I also kind of have to move fast. So I will pump it out into my hand, kind of rub it, and then kind of move it really fast, or I'll pump a little bit at a time and work in sections, just because I feel like it dries very, very fast. This one, it has a little twisty, so you open it like this and you pour it out, and it's also a gel formula, but it's a little bit more silky. It kind of spreads a lot nicer. It also doesn't dry as fast, and I also have much less problems with putting stuff on top of it. I feel like because it absorbs faster, and it just has that slight silkiness, that other things kind of glide onto it a little better. Now I want to show you kind of the texture on the back of my hand. Okay, so hopefully you can see that the top one that's dripping right now is the Drunk Elephant one, and the one on the bottom is the Ole Henriksen. So you can see already by the way it's kind of falling that the Drunk Elephant one is a bit thinner. This one is slightly, ever so slightly, a bit more gloopy, has a bit more of a stickiness to it, and this one definitely feels a bit more silky. Now it doesn't feel oily, neither of them feel oily, neither of them feel sticky. It's just one is slightly more gloopy, kind of like a glue that's been dried out for a little bit, and this is kind of like a fresh bottle, if you would say. But definitely the Drunk Elephant feels a little nicer. It just kind of spreads very nicely, and the Ole Henriksen feels just a little bit thicker. So I think that's where it's a little bit different as far as the texture goes. One problem that I do find, this is just a very superficial problem, because the Ole Henriksen is a bit thicker, it does kind of, I guess, clog up in the pump right there. Sometimes when I'm pumping it out, you can see this hardened gel right there, so I kind of have to take that part out, kind of like glue. When you have like a glue bottle that the top part is kind of like solidified a bit, I have to take that out and then it kind of comes out. But sometimes if I'm not paying attention, I'm just doing this, it all of a sudden just kind of shoot out because there's all this pressure building behind that gloop there. And I've never had that problem with this one. Both have a very airtight packaging. This one kind of twists down, this one also kind of locks in place, so they both are very good. Packaging wise, this one's probably a little better because this is clear, but I mean, you know, the new bottle doesn't have that. I'm not sure if this is an air tight pump where it kind of raises as you're pumping it out, so I don't know how I would be able to tell once I'm done with it. I guess just if nothing comes out, but then I feel like, how am I going to open it and use every last drop? Because this one, I have opened it, I have used so much, it's like almost completely empty. I like get like a Q-tip and I really dig in there to get as much as I can out. So now let's kind of go into the ingredients. This Ole Henriksen one starts off with glycolic acid, water, glycolic acid, and glycerin. It also has some filler stuff, some carrier things, lactic acid, potassium hydroxide, bilberry fruit extract, sugar cane extract, lemon fruit extract, sugar maple, and it also has fragrance, perfume right in the middle of the ingredients, so that's kind of a minus. And then after that kind of has soybean extract, licorice root extract, potassium sorbate, and then that's it. Right at the very beginning, water, glycolic acid, salicylic acid, so this will probably help those with acne issues as well. Lactic acid, again, same as that one. It has aloe leaf juice, horse chestnut seed extract, green tea extract, raspberry fruit extract, yeast extract, grape juice extract, cactus extract, marula seed oil, sodium hyaluronic cross polymer, a pH adjuster, and it does not contain fragrance. So just by the ingredients, I can tell that it has just a bit more nicer ingredients, as well as some smoothing kind of ingredients, so it kind of, that's why I think it kind of glides onto your face a bit better. The horse chestnut, I think, is going to help, the aloe leaf is going to help to kind of calm the skin, not create so much irritation, because you're working with acids here, and acids can be kind of rough on your skin if you've never used them before. So I think that this is kind of nice because it does have some calming ingredients in it. And as far as effects go, I do find that both of them kind of give me the same effect. I don't really notice a big difference between this one and this one, and I've used them pretty regularly now. I have already gone through kind of 2 bottles of this, so I'm very, very well aware of how this works on my skin, and this one kind of produces the same exact effect. So while it does feel nicer, and I think the ingredients are a little better, so it might be doing something better for my skin on the long term, I'm not sure. I think it's just going to be a matter of what you value more. Do you want the better ingredients? Do you want those extra seed and fruit and oil extracts and anti-inflammatory properties of this one, as well as the salicylic acid? Or are you kind of okay with spending $42 less and getting something that kind of has a similar effect? So I would say that if I had to spend my money again and purchase one or the other, I'd probably purchase this one again. I like this overall, but I just can't justify spending almost the same price of buying 2 of these for this, you know. And this one is $48 for 1.7 fluid ounce, and this one is $90 for 1 ounce. You're also getting a lot more with the Ole Henriksen. So that's not to say this is not an excellent acid treatment. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. If you found this video enjoyable or helpful, please give me a thumbs up. It really, really helps my channel out. And until I see you in my next video, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.